The semi-finals day in the men's competition opened with the two Pool C games. The first one seeing the two fourth-place teams, Poland and Austria, taking each other on. Now, this was a very fiercely competitive game, both teams really trying to make sure they didn't finish bottom of Pool C by getting the win. It was real end-to-end stuff, with both teams creating a great number of chances, especially from penalty corners, but the decisive goal came in the fourth quarter when Pavlak was given the ball back after a driving run by one of his teammates to the baseline. Finding the ball on the edge of the circle, he took it onto his backhand and fired it low across goal into the opposite bottom corner, that being the only goal scored in the game, meaning Poland took the game 1-0. The second game saw the two third-place teams playing each other, so England taking on Belgium. It was a very fiercely competitive game again. Belgium opening the scoring, Timo Stockbrooks driving the ball into the circle, taking it onto his reverse and hitting a rocket into the near top corner. Definitely a contender for goal of the tournament so far, in my opinion, giving his team the 1-0 lead. England were able to level things up right before the end of the quarter. Sam Ward driving along the baseline, firing the ball across the face of goal, finding a defensive touch that took it into the roof of the net. The score stayed at 1-1 right up until the final quarter, where Belgium were able to win a penalty corner. Step up Tom Bone, who fired the ball down the centre of the goal, wrong-footing Mazzarello, who could only watch as it went through him and into the back of the goal. Belgium taking a 2-1 lead. England threw everything at Belgium to try and get back into the game, even pulling their goalkeeper, but were unable to find an equalising goal, so Belgium took this game 2-1. The third game of the day was the first semi-final, with France taking on the Netherlands. The Netherlands started fast, with Jip Janssen stepping up to score his first penalty corner goal of the tournament to give them the 1-0 lead. There were many chances throughout the first half, but they maintained that lead right up until half-time. The lead changed shortly after the half-time to a 2-0 lead. Again within the first minute, this time a ball driven into the goalkeeper was saved, and the rebound was passed to Brinkman, square of the goalkeeper, to tap into the then empty goal. France, not to let the game run away from them, were able to get one back with a penalty corner routine of their own. The ball fired from Clement on the slip, finding Goyer on the penalty spot, who deflected it past the goalkeeper to get his side back into the game, with the score being 2-1. Netherlands had a chance to put the game away with a penalty stroke, which was missed. Janssen sealed up the result though in the final quarter with another penalty corner drag flick, wrong-footing the goalkeeper and giving his side a 3-1 lead that they held until the final whistle. The final game of the day was the second semi-final between Germany and Spain. Germany came out firing, winning a penalty stroke within the first 30 seconds, which was dispatched by Gonzalo Payet to give them a 1-0 lead. They added a second before the end of the first quarter, a drag flicked penalty corner being saved, but Mats Grambusch popping up on the post, finishing from the tightest of angles to give his side a 2-0 lead going into the quarter-time break. Spain were able to get one back before half-time with a penalty corner routine of their own, slipped to Bastera, who flicked the ball hard across goal, giving his side a goal back before half-time score being 2-1. Both sides created chances throughout the third quarter, but it wasn't until the final quarter where Germany got their third from a penalty corner, this time Tom Grambusch firing it from top D, finding Prince just behind the penalty spot, who deflected high over the goalkeeper into the roof of the net to give them a 3-1 lead, before Payet stepped up with a penalty corner of his own to put the game to bed, flicking it hard and low into the bottom corner, giving his side a 4-1 lead, which they held until the final whistle. That sets us up for the final on Saturday, being Germany versus the Netherlands.